welcome. We're going to play a tactical game now called Over the Ropes. It's really going to try and replicate what happens in the middle overs of a limited over game, where you need to accelerate the run rate a little bit and to think about the sort of risks you might need to take to maximise runs and get the game going in your team's favour. So what we're going to do is we're going to get you in pairs, and we're going to have two batters operating together. Because we're using a softball, you just need gloves and bats for this, so that's fine. We're going to have two spin bowlers who are going to be operating, but bowling 6 balls each to try and replicate match intensity, if you like, match pace. And the rest of the guys are going to be fielding. It's up to the bowlers to set their own field, so they're going to act as captains. And what we're asking you to do is work together as groups. So the batters are going to work very tightly together, the bowlers and fielders are going to work very tightly together. And the aim of the game really is to score as many runs as you possibly can. Okay?
There's one other point to remember, boys, in terms of setting the field as a spin bowler. Obviously, we'll give you the responsibility for setting your own field. We're going to give you a little bit of a restriction, bowlers, that you're actually only allowed 2 fielders in that area. But you can decide where you place those 2 fielders. Is everyone okay with that, gents?
Okay, fellas, all ready to go? All right, let's go. Enjoy.
Enjoy, boys. Pardeep's going to be bowling, so I'd like you to review Pardeep's performance. Okay, so you can be looking at what the batsmen do, their strengths, their weaknesses, and looking at how you can adapt that for your bowling. All right, boys, let's go. Let's enjoy it.
What's your plan of action then?
We're going to hit the bad balls, mainly the balls that they fly.
Okay.
And we're going to aim for the bowlers who bowl off spin, as we're not allowed to hit on the leg side at all.
All right. So you're going to try and hit the ball straight that are flighted and hit the off-spin bowlers?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, brilliant.
Boys, swap ends. That's a wicket. -6 runs from your total.
That's out.
And we need a TV replay. Stumping. Decision been given. Well bowled. Well bowled.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Run him up, boys.
Yeah.
Good shot.
Right, let's talk about your plan together then. So first of all, Hardy, tell me about your plan, what you tried to execute, how successful it was.
I think it was all right at the start, like tossing it up there.
Okay.
Just if I could just get the line right.
All right, so what were you trying to do by tossing it up there?
Getting it outside off and make them want to smash it and then get it to
Okay, and a couple of wickets in the over, so obviously that was quite successful because you were encouraging them to do that. A couple of them missed the ball.
You've got 18 balls, remember, to actually compile your score. Have a little look at the guy first. You know, you don't have to hit every ball. Remember, if you blocked a good one, you're still in. You're saving 6. Oh, what a great!
Oh, it's a great catch. That's out. -6, boys. -6 runs.
Yeah.
Over the top. Make sure you're backing up the stumps. Backing up the stumps.
Oh, that's great bowling.
It's gone over the top.
I like that. I like that. Well played.
Did they score any maximum points through there?
I think just...
No.
Why? What happened?
Just went straight to them.
Exactly. So we can say that for these batsmen, perhaps, the field that you set in terms of your outcome was perhaps correct.
Okay, some good stuff there, lads. What did you learn from that then? Just give me a few pointers you thought that you got out of that personally.
Watch the ball.
Watch the ball. What about tactically?
Wait for it. Wait for the ball.
Okay, maybe have a look at 1 or 2, and if you block them, it's not the end of the world, is it?
Yeah.
What are your main targets in terms of outcomes? What do you want to achieve within these next 3 overs? We'll start with you, Umar, first of all. What's your plan?
Bowl it outside off.
Okay.
Keep it full.
Yeah.
Just restrict them from hitting down there.
Okay. So in terms of the field that you've set then for your first plan, so we're looking outside off stump, straight, and trying to attempt them to hit down the ground. Bowling, Umar.
Oh,
no runs, boys. Leg side shot, no runs.
Right intention, though. I like the intention.
That's gone. Well bowled. Good stumping, keeper. Well done.
Yeah, baby!
That's no runs, boys. Leg side, no runs. And over.
Why was there more pressure on you in the last over?
Because
Hitting down the ground.
Hitting down the ground. You don't have to hit it hard, you know. When if you get to the pitch of the ball and you just let your arms swing through, it's going to go down there. You know, proper cricket shots. Okay, but there was some good stuff. I like early on, you know, you were keeping wickets intact, keeping them in hand, just ticking the ball over. You just left yourself maybe a little bit too much to do in the end there. All right, good stuff. Well done, boys. Well done.
How do you feel that went then in terms of the last over, what you wanted to achieve?
From the first over. I mean, when I pitched it up and it was flighted, it took 2 wickets.
I mean, let's look at the first delivery, especially in terms of the stumping that you got. I think in terms of your outcome, that was the perfect outcome. We looked at a full delivery that was flighted up outside off stump. It turned, it encouraged the batsman to get forward, perhaps take on that man that was on mid-on to go over the top and through the gate and stumped. Excellent in terms of achieving your outcomes. If you look at where Swanee bowls, Swanee's plan is, majority of the times in terms of his stop balls, he's up outside off stump, giving the ball a chance to turn. All right, boys, well done, well bowled.
Just remind me, what was the main challenge of this little game? 6 of your 18. Okay, just some observations from me. When you were batting, you sort of forgot that a little bit, and so as your 18 balls went on, you're finding yourself under a little bit more pressure because you hadn't really attempted to do that perhaps earlier on. Yeah, maybe that was one thing. And the other thing, possibly for me, is to have a little look at whether the bowler's putting his fielders. Is he bringing people up? Is he dropping them back? Anything from you?
Yeah, how about the bowlers then? Let's get your observations first of all in terms of any key learning that you picked up from the 4 spinners specifically that bowled. Anything, lads, that you'd like to share with everyone else? Was getting people on the front foot and tempting them out of the crease. And what was probably our most predominant form of getting people out? Stumped. Which all 4 of you said was when it was flighted up outside of off stump, giving the batsman a chance to come down, and that little bit of turn for some of us beat them. Enjoy the game? Yeah. Good stuff, well played, boys. Thanks lots.